Hi everyone, it's Colin again. With spiked in mortgage interest rate coming up, increase in homes coming on the market, combined with inflation all over our economy, the number one question we've been asked about real estate in the past month: do you think there's going to be a housing crash within the horizon? Being a full-time real estate agent for the past 15 years, I started my real estate career on January 8th, 2008, 4 days after my birthday, and it was one of the most challenging times in real estate history. I recall back in 2008, we saw the market go down 30% in value within an 18-month period. However, here in 2022, this is the top 5 reasons why realistically we will not see that happening here in Washington again. Let's find out. Factor number 1, strong economy and job market. Washington is ranked number 3 in the US for economy. Yes, we may have one of the highest inflation rates in the country. However, it's also because we have one of the strongest economies with lots of high-paying jobs. Like, we have big companies here like Amazon, Facebook, or Meta as we may call it, Microsoft, Google, Boeing, Starbucks, and many other giant companies, combined with one of the lowest unemployment rates in the US at 3.9%. Alright, factor number 2. Homes in Washington have seen a lot of appreciation within the last 2 years, meaning there's a lot of equity for homeowners. We've seen appreciation of 20% year over year since 2020. Like, in many areas, home value have gone up 40% or more during these past 2 years. So even if there's a market correction that goes down 10%, or a crash being defined as market going down 30%, it's still higher than where we were 2 years ago. Let's chat about that for a bit. 40% increase in the last 2 years is beyond incredible. Like, since we have to consider that the average real estate appreciation has historically been around 3 or 4% per year. So basically, we went through a decade of appreciation in a rather short period of time. And in reality, there's a good chance that home prices might scale back 10%, but that's because we went blazing hot the last 2 years. What created that back-to-back 20% housing appreciation was historic low mortgage interest rates. They were hovering around 3%. And that was because the feds, or our central banks, which by the way is not a physical bank that you could walk in, more so they wanted to control the monetary policy. And to stimulate the economy, the Fed spent $100 billion per month back in March of 2020 until May of 2022 to get these low mortgage interest rates. The fourth factor is the ultra-low foreclosure rate. Foreclosure in Washington occurs right now at 1 out of 4,965 housing units. That's less than 1%. So if one home out of 100 were in foreclosure, that would be 1% of the housing unit. In this case, we're looking at an ultra-low number of 0.0002% to be exact. And that's 100 times less than what we were seeing back in 2008 and 2009. The fifth factor why a housing market crash is unlikely to happen in Washington state is the number of homes that are underwater or has negative equity is at an all-time low. In Washington state, 1.2% of all homes are underwater, which means 98.8% of all homes have positive equity. Back in 2008, it was said that more than 20% of homes were underwater in our state. A home being underwater essentially means that the current market value of the house was less than what the homeowner owed to the bank on their mortgage balance. Looking back at 2008, I remember meeting homeowners that purchased their home before for $700,000, put 20% down on the home, and owed $560,000 to the bank. Yet the sad part was the market value of these homes were now only worth $450,000. It was heartbreaking. Today, most homeowners have substantial amount of equity in their homes. A low interest rate with that, or affordable mortgage payment, combined with a healthy local economy with low unemployment rate, with all these elements going in the right direction, a real estate market crash most likely won't be seen within the horizon. Once again, thank you for viewing this video. If there's any other questions you may have with regards to buying or selling your home in 2022, please feel free to reach out to our team privately. We'd be more than happy to help you and your family with all your housing needs. Have an amazing week, everyone. Stay safe, live well, and take care.